Good morning, Clear Lake High School. Would you please, it's time for our morning announcements. Would you please stand and join with me in the pledge, the Texas Pledge, in a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. And now remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you, and be seated. And now for a couple of announcements. First, tutorials again for lunch. We'll ring a bell midway through lunch, and we expect all to go to tutorials. Today will look a little different for you in that every teacher will have tutorials the second half of lunch. We're asking our teachers to go to lunch A lunch and tutorials B lunch. So everyone should have a tutorial place to go. We've also got some activities planned until you really need to start doing the academic. Teachers, you can limit your classroom to about 25 students. You don't need to take any more than that. If you get to a full classroom, we ask you, class of 2024, to move on to your next classroom. Thank you very much. Also this year, all science fairs will be virtual. If you're interested in a science fair this year, please email Ms. Pinchback at bpinchbe@CCISD so that she can add you to the CLHS Science Fair course in its learning. We'll be having a mandatory virtual Teams meeting on September 2nd during Falcon Lunch and September 3rd after school. You will need to attend to register through the Science Fair course. If you have your research plan approved and online paperwork completed by the deadline, you will have your lowest test grade for the first 9 weeks replaced with 100. The video presentation of your project and the OneNote Lab journal finished by the deadline will replace the lowest test grade for the second 9 weeks with a 100. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Have you ever thought about the kind of disposition you have? Do you have a cheerful disposition, a negative one? In other words, what's your general attitude towards life? Are you looking for the good and focusing on focusing on the bad? Listen to what former First Lady Martha Washington said about a person's disposition. The greater part of happiness depends on your disposition. So what do you think? Do you think if you improve your attitude, you can increase your happiness? Today, ask yourself this: do I need an attitude adjustment? If the answer is yes, find someone to talk to, a parent, a teacher, counselor, friend, or faith leader. Talk about whatever it is that is dragging down your disposition, but remember, your happiness may depend on it. Hey, with something to think about, let's make today a great day or not, because the choice is yours. And remember, making kindness here at Clear Lake High School normal makes life better at the lake. At this time, teachers, would you please turn on your advisory program and move through your advisory lesson?